please drop them in the chat box. We're going to attend to your questions at the end of the podcast. So you know what? It's not a podcast without me speaking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be the next speaker. But before I speak, let me see if I can grab my bio. Yes, I'm going to get my bio and then I'll come back and speak.
Non-Pumelelo Rial Kunene is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Les Brown international speaker. She is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. Rial is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective, inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes in a seriously funny way. Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. Rial's book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. Rial Kunene wears many hats as a professional certified sales manager, CEO, strategist, certified travel counselor, trainer, esthetician, philanthropist, diplomacy protocol officer, international human rights analyst, and a commissioner for OAS. Following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalm 27 and 40. Keep her to rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Rial Kunene!
Thank you so much. Amazing speakers. You know, all of you've just set the bar high for me. So I was like, am I going to be able to fit in those shoes? But you know what? I'm going to try. Please write this down. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. You know, I've seen the approach to adversity that it play out in all walks of life, and realizing that resilience is truly the signature of greatness, because every leader worth their salt were once resilient. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because stories of our struggles, they often become lessons in how we can stay strong as kings and queens, as individuals out there. Like Oprah Winfrey once said, turn your wounds into wisdom. Turn your wounds into wisdom. And trust me, this message, it really stirred something within me. So these great leaders believed in a cause bigger than themselves and were persistent in order to achieve their goals. They define themselves by the impact and difficult challenges that they come across, but have been able to overcome them all. Good people, you really don't have to see the whole staircase in life, but you need to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. So get started today in order for you to become great in life, because you know what? Entrepreneurship is a journey full of learnings and many bumps along the way, but finding our cause is the main aim of life, which is a healthy dose of resilience. With a healthy dose of resilience, you will overcome every challenge that you come across in this entrepreneurship journey. Like Dr. Graham, she mentioned that no weapon formed against us that will ever prosper. So there is something admirable about people who keep going, no matter what obstacles they are facing. they have resilience to succeed, which is the fuel that we need in order for us to get through the hard days. So it's a wake-up call, good people. All these amazing speakers have shared more nuggets on how you can unleash your greatness, because we are all destined for greatness here. It's a wake-up call. But when that alarm clock goes off, please, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and bounce back to life? Bounce back to life. So I'm going to share 5 keys on how to that will help you to focus on to develop a greater level of resiliency. Please write it down. Learn from discomfort. Learn from discomfort, because when you're going through tough times, it is easy to lose your cool. But I believe that we need to learn from we'll have to learn from most of the discomfort that we're going through and rethink what's required to be successful. Point number 2, be willing to create resilience. And you may ask me how or why. Why do I have to learn that? Because most of our challenges will cause us to grow in so many ways. So learning to deal with and address adversity is what creates resilience. Point number 3, write it down. Stay committed to what matters the most, because our struggles can often put things in better perspective, and overcoming such adversity is character building. Point number 4, build external resources. I know I'm kind of rushing because with the time that we have, build external resources. Adversity, it helps us to find a body, or like Angie mentioned, that she decided like to find bodies that can help her to champion in whatsoever she wants to achieve, because we need people for emotional as well as mental support. And you mentioned that we'll have to take our lives back. So it's high time you build external resources. Point number 5, don't accept it. Don't accept it, because we will never rise higher than the expectations we have for ourselves if we accept that adversity is inevitable. So don't ever accept that. Yeah, Simone mentioned that we'll have to, she mentioned that God has a better plan for every one of us. He has better plan for every one of us. So use all these 5 key points that I've just shared with you to focus on to develop a greater level for resiliency. As flight attendants always say, that put on your oxygen mask first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you're trying to help could possibly go down. So put on that oxygen mask first to yourself, because resilience is the very essence of each of our greatness. And it is the learning that comes from it that creates the opportunity for growth. Dominica mentioned that your greatness lies in you. Don't try to find it elsewhere. Don't try to go and search greatness elsewhere. It's just inside of you. So it can bring your best or your worst, but it's from these places where we grow the most. And from the beginning of the time until now, people have been grasping for greatness. So in order for us to go from the bottom of the stairs to the top, you need to take the first step. Take the first step to get to the top. Simone mentioned that we should never, ever settle for anything less. We should know our worth, because greatness comes from depending entirely on God. My everyday book says that the stone that the builders rejected has become the capstone. The stone that the builders rejected has become the capstone. The Lord has done it, and it is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day that the Lord has made. So let us all rejoice and be glad in it. So God takes the least of men and makes them great. But if we try to become great through our own efforts, we will eventually fail. Like Saveda mentioned, that God wants you to be great. So greatness in Jesus's eyes is serving the needs of others. This is the true path to greatness, by blessing the lives of many others around you. You know, it's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name. But you know what? I forgive them. But Nompumelelo in my own language, it means mother of all success. mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. If I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve? Maybe, let me say, in the next 6 months. I know myself, I am one of those people. Please, I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. You know, I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, I've had all. I am destined for greatness. All these amazing speakers have shared many, many more nuggets on how I can actually unleash my greatness. So in order for you to go out there, to be the change, to make a difference, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. That hungry lion in the jungle, really, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you are that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. So I believe that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to be the change, in order for us to make a difference in this world, in order for us to unleash our greatness. That's the lion mindset that we need. You know, it's so funny. When I was in the 8th grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. So really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me, and it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. So I want to encourage you, if you are watching and listening under my voice, that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how your phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability that you can you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. Please write this down. Write this down one more time. Resilience to greatness. I have a reason why I'm saying this, because you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what dreams you have for your future. I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months, but here's one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish, but many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gift and following God's idea will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe once said, the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the dreams, all the visions, all the goals, all the skills, all the talents have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to all these messages, it just gave me sleepless nights. And I am really proud today to introduce my book, Rise to Greater Heights, which is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. And I didn't stop there. If you remember it very well, May 25th, 2020, George Floyd died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I believe that we all have a voice that we can use, and we need to stand for a world where no one shall live in fear because of the color of their skin, and where the criminal justice system treats everyone fairly and equally, because I believe that everyone is born free and everyone has the right to life. And I believe that we are all equal in dignity. No matter where you are born, no matter what kind of family you are born into, we are all equal in dignity. And I'm just gonna do it real quick. What's holding you back? Is it fear, procrastination, mediocrity, or distraction? What's holding you back? Kings and queens, it's so essential to assess your goals' progress. And we came together here with 17 different co-authors around the world. Cultivate your mindset for success. And here, resilience to greatness, 15 different co-authors being trained, coached by the legend himself, Les Brown. We decided to go with resilience to greatness. I believe with all these books, they have the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. Because growing up, I didn't have much in life, because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And thank God I missed that flight, because I'm still here. I'm still preaching my message, because I have everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Gunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. So at this moment, please feel free to share how our audience will reach out to you. And again, if you have any book that you want to promote, any event, please feel free to share at this moment. Just 1 minute each and every speaker, and then I'll go and check if we have any questions being posted, and we'll come back and wrap up. So Dr. Graham, you're gonna go ahead and share with the audience.
I want to share Finding Peace, which is my journal, and it had to deal with my pain. And so I have, my journal's a little different, but my story's in there. You can go on Amazon. My website is saritalynnministries.com. It's SARITA, Lynn, LYNNE, ministries with an S.com. My email is actually saritagraham@aol.com. And find peace in your life. But that's what I had to do. Through all my trials and tribulations, I had to find peace, not only with myself, but the people that have scarred me in my life. I had to find that peace. And so when you figure out in life that there's greatness in you, you'll put all of it behind you and you will strive to the stars. Because one thing about it is you keep God in your hand. And that's one thing that I did. And just like I said before, my soul is anchored in the Lord. I'm Dr. Sarita Graham, Kansas City, Missouri, CEO of Sarita Lynn's Ministry. And we also have a junior college that I had forgot to share. And it's credited, and it's Rural Community College. It's a Christian-based school. And so you're more than welcome. You can reach out to me again at SaritaLynnsMinistry.com. Thank you. Finding Peace.
Thank you, Dr. Graham. You can go ahead, Dominica, and share with the audience how they can reach out to you, your books, your whatsoever you want to share.
Okay, I would like to remind you the special gift I gave you for this summit, and it's free personal advice for the life you love. Not tomorrow, not in the future, right now. And you can write me an email, schwartzdominica@hotmail.com with subject Destined for the Greatness, with the text I claim my gift. You have nothing to wait. You have been waiting for long. So answer your call, which will take you to live your potential fully. I know it might be scary to start something new and to go for the new places you don't know, but make a decision to do little step every day. Anything, start moving, keep on asking through your way to yourself, what do I love? What makes me happy? And bring that to the light. take the action, because when you are happy, you are shining, you are fulfilled, and then you're also changing your reality and reality others around you as well. My name is Dominika Schwartz. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dominica. You can go ahead, Angie, and share with the audience, please.
Hi, I just wanted to thank you for being in this space of greatness. My name again is Angie Osorio. You can find me at Think Cheers. All over my social media is Think Cheers. Think Cheers. And yes, I would like, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be working or not, but this is the links for the book, The Greatness in You from Les Brown. So go to Amazon, and if you can just have your phone and get the barcodes, go and buy the book. The release is going to be next week on Wednesday, August 31st. And again, you can find me at youstudio.com, thinkcheers.com, at thinkcheers in Instagram. And thank you. It's made my honor being here.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Angie. You can go ahead, Simone, and share with the audience, please.
All right. Hey, everyone. So again, thank you for this opportunity, Dr. Real. And listen, you can go on Amazon, everyone, and I'm going to post it right here. It's not that legible, but this is my book. It's called The Place, The Position, The Pursuit, Understanding God's Providential Care in Times of Uncertainty. If you don't remember the entire name of the book, just put in The Place, The Position, The Pursuit. You'll find it. You'll find my name, Simone A. Bridges. Go ahead and purchase it, and I pray that the book blesses you. And again, you can follow me on social media, Simone A. Bridges. You can, with a Y, Simone, Simone A. Bridges. You can also go ahead and follow my business, The Emergence Enterprises, The Emergence. Put all this in my purse.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Simon. You can go ahead, Savita, and share with the audience, please.
All right. Well, thank you so much for this special invitation, Dr. Rio. I appreciate it, and I'm truly, truly grateful. And I thank everyone for sharing the awesome words that they had shared with us. And for myself, with Sisters with a Vision, we are actually giving away a free ebook that I had written, and it's called Unconditional Love: How to Increase Your Happiness by Loving Without Reservations. And the reason that was being is because, as I said, I did not know how to love myself. I didn't know how to love my children authentically. I didn't know how to love other people authentically. And so God had to actually pour his love into me to be able to love the hell out of others. So basically, you know, I thank God, and you can actually, I dropped it in the chat link there, but you can go to www.s as in Sam, W as in Walter, A as in Apple, V as in Victor, 2018.com, and you can get your free download of your book. And my next book will be coming out, Learn from My Pain, Broken But Yet Blessed. I'm still working on that one. So God bless you all. Happy Freedom Friday. Enjoy your weekend and your Sabbath day. And God bless you all and your homes.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Savita. Oh, to our amazing speakers, really, I just appreciate your presence today for inspiring us, motivating us, because I believe that we are all destined for greatness, and you've just unleashed that. You've just unleashed that in us. So thank you so much for sharing such profound messages, for sparing your time to be with us, even when we just went above the allocated time, but you were patient enough to be with us. So I appreciate all of you today, and thank you so much, amazing speakers. And to our audience online, oh my goodness, our amazing audience have been really inspired. Sean Pillay is saying thank you, Queens, and I can see Joe Cola watching with us, and Savita is saying that I love it, and Sound of Heaven, he is just sending fire into us. So thank you for joining us, Sound. And Mariah is saying yes, Queen. Namon Williams is also watching. Visanka is saying, thank you, thank you. And oh my goodness, Makia is watching with us, Visanka Princess, Simone, yes, all of our amazing audience are just with us. They were just listening under our voices. So I believe they've been really, really inspired. But before we close, this podcast, I know the book launch for The Greatness in You. If you queens can just lift the books, The Greatness in You, as we try to push it for New York Times bestseller, for our legend Les Brown, John Tellerica, and the amazing kings and queens who have just contributed each and every chapter in there. Because this book, honestly, this book is going to change many lives around the world. The greatness and magic of the human spirit is really, really highlighted by the timeless stories of the kings and queens who are just inspiring others to discover their greatness. So go out there, good people. I know now you can place your pre-orders on Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, any Amazon platform. Go out there, pre-order this book, because next week, Wednesday, it's going to be released. So be the first one to get a copy of this amazing book, because through the commitment of these kings and queens, their dedication, determination, you will learn how to overcome any challenge. Trust me, you can move into your highest potential and embrace the miracles of your life. So go out there, good people, and get the book, get the book, get the book. So to our viewers online, thank you so much for joining us here today at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I hope from all these amazing messages, from all these amazing speakers, you've been inspired, you've been motivated, and you